Hey everyone, today I'm opening a mystery box from Amazon, and the craziest part? I didn't pay a single cent for it. Yes, you heard that right. Amazon sent me free products, and I didn't win a contest, I didn't use coupons, and I didn't do anything illegal. This is a real way to get free stuff, and I'll explain exactly how it works. A while ago, I discovered a hidden Amazon program that allows certain customers to receive completely free products. I first read about it on Amazon, and after making a lot of purchases and consistently leaving detailed reviews, I eventually got an invite to join. Here's how it works. Sellers send you free items, hoping you'll leave a review. You're not required to review anything, it's totally up to you. If you do leave reviews, you're more likely to keep getting free stuff. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the real question, is it actually worth it? Well, today, I received my first ever mystery box from Amazon's freebie program. I have no idea what's inside. Maybe it's something incredible, or maybe it's just a box of junk. Either way, we're about to find out together. Let's open it up and see if this whole thing is legit or just another internet myth. Let's get started. Alright, moment of truth. Let's rip this box open. First of all, shout out to Amazon for their next level delivery strategy. Just dumping the box at my door in the rain. Yeah, it was raining outside, and of course they didn't bother putting it in a plastic bag or anything. So now I'm hoping whatever is inside didn't turn into a soggy mess. Alright, pulls back the cardboard. Whoa, there are 3 separate boxes inside. One small box feels super light. Maybe something tiny but expensive? Or a box of air? Let's find out. One medium-sized box feels like there's some weight to it. Could be a useful gadget. Or a brick. One big, heavy box. Now this one looks serious. If something valuable is in here, I'd bet it's in this bad boy. This is getting way more exciting than I expected. Let's start small and work our way up to the mystery giant. As I mentioned earlier, Amazon sellers tend to send products based on what you've ordered before, so theoretically this should be something relevant to me. Looking at the box, it says Pat Spray Hair. What? That name tells me absolutely nothing, but hold on. It looks like a brush, so why the weird name? Alright, time to investigate. I see an image of a charging cable on the box. Why does a brush need a charger? Is there a battery inside? Is this some kind of high-tech fur removal device? Only one way to find out. First thing I see a charging cable. Okay, so this thing definitely has a battery. Then there's an instruction manual, and the brush itself. At first glance, it looks normal. But then, wait a second. This is not just a regular pet brush. It has a charging port, meaning it's powered in some way. There's a button, which always makes things exciting. And hold up, it has a water reservoir? Now I'm really curious. Alright, let's check the instructions before I start pressing buttons and accidentally launch a mini pet spa in my house. Okay, now I get it. You fill it with water. When you turn it on, it emits steam as you brush. The steam prevents fur from flying everywhere and makes it stick to the brush. Oh, that's actually genius. If you have a fluffy pet, you know the struggle. Brushing them once means your house instantly turns into a fur-covered snow globe. Quick test. Let's turn it on and see if it works. Press this button. Oh, it actually works. The brush lights up. This is actually kind of cool. Why do I think I got this? Well, I do have cats, and Amazon definitely knows that. I've ordered cat toys, cat food, scratching posts, pretty much everything except an actual cat. So Amazon probably thought this guy must be drowning in cat fur. Let's help him out. And honestly, good call, Amazon. This doesn't feel like a cheap product. It has electronics, Steam functionality, and a rechargeable battery, so I'd guess 10-15s. I'll check the actual price later, but for now, let's see what's in the second box. Okay, it's about the same size as the first one, and it's got some weight to it. I swear, if this is another pet brush, I'm going to start thinking my cats hacked my Amazon account and started ordering luxury grooming tools. Oh, come on. It actually is another pet brush. At this point, I'm convinced Amazon wants me to open a full-service cat spa. But wait, this one is different. Here's how it compares to the first one. The first brush had metal bristles with rubber tips. This one has a full rubber head, probably for gentler grooming. It also has a steam function, because apparently, steaming your pet is the latest innovation in grooming. Why do I think I got this? Clearly Amazon has profiled me as an extreme pet owner. Next thing you know, they're going to send me tiny cat-sized robes, a scented candle, and a Spotify playlist called Relaxing Spa Music for Cats. Honestly though, I'm not even mad. This is actually useful, and now I can compare both versions to see which one works better. This one looks a little fancier, so I'd say 20-25, but okay. Enough about pet grooming. We all know what we're really here for. The biggest box. Alright, time for the biggest and heaviest box. This is the one I've been waiting for. I have no idea what's inside, and honestly I'm getting nervous. Let's analyze the clues before opening it. The label says Topped On. The box is heavy, so it's not some cheap plastic gadget. There's a picture on the side, but I can't make sense of it. At this point, I'm just standing here trying to guess what it is. Maybe it's a toy, maybe it's a power tool, maybe Amazon finally decided to send me a robot butler. Alright, no more guessing. Let's open it up, pulling back the flaps, and what is this? This is a thermal camera? Wait, Amazon, you just casually sent me a thermal imaging camera. For free? I was expecting a random gadget, but this is serious tech. For those who don't know, a thermal camera lets you see heat signatures. You can use it to find leaks in your house. Electricians use them to check wiring issues. Some people even use them for ghost hunting. Not joking, this is a real thing. Okay, this thing looks expensive. Let's check what's inside the package. Opening the box further, there's a protective case. Nice. A thick instruction manual. Looks like it actually does a lot. A calibration certificate. Okay, this just got serious. A bunch of different power adapters. Wait, what? So they included chargers for different countries, European, American, and two others I don't even recognize. This thing is definitely designed for international use. Why do I think I got this? Honestly, no clue. Maybe Amazon thinks I'm a home inspector. Maybe they think I'm about to become a professional ghost hunter. Or maybe they just wanted to completely blow my mind. Alright, time to test it out. Turning it on. Presses the button. Nothing happens. Oh, right, it's probably dead. Let's try again. Oh, it works. The screen is full color. It's showing temperature in Celsius, which makes sense since this is probably a European market model. There's a slot for a memory card, meaning you can save images and videos. Alright, time to test this thing around the house. First test, my window. Dark blue. Yep, it's letting in cold air, so much for good insulation. Second test, my legs, bright yellow. Good news, I'm still alive and warm. Third test, the battery on the floor, glowing orange. Makes sense since I was using it earlier. Okay, this thing is insane, but here's the thing. Thermal cameras are usually very expensive. Some cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But for a free test product, I have a feeling they sent me a cheaper model, probably one that's just launching on the market. Maybe this is a budget version they're trying to promote? I'd say $100 or $150, but honestly it might be even cheaper. Alright, now for the moment of truth, the price reveal. Honestly, this has been one of the wildest unboxings I've ever done. I thought I was just getting some small freebies, but instead, Amazon basically said, "Here, take these futuristic pet gadgets. Oh, and also a device that sees through walls." Now let's get to the price reveal. Item 1. The steam-powered pet grooming brush, $13.98. Okay, so this turned out to be way cheaper than I expected. I thought it would be at least $25, but nope, Amazon is out here selling fancy steam-powered pet brushes for the price of a burger meal. Item 2. The second grooming brush, $15.98. A little bit more expensive, but still super affordable. Now I have two high-tech brushes for my cats, which basically makes me their personal hairdresser at this point. Item 3. The thermal camera, $290? Okay, hold on, this just changed everything. I was sure this was a budget model, maybe $100 at best, but it turns out Amazon actually sent me a $290 professional-grade thermal camera for free. This means that my two cat spa gadgets combined cost less than $30, but this thermal camera is almost 10 times more expensive than both of them together. Okay, this is officially insane. Was it worth it? Let's be real, I was not expecting much. I thought I'd get some cheap random products that sellers were trying to push. Maybe a phone stand or a keychain. Instead, I got two high-tech pet brushes that I'll actually use. A freaking thermal camera that costs as much as a mid-range smartphone. I don't know if everyone who gets free Amazon stuff gets this lucky, but if this is what I'm getting on my first package, I'm definitely excited for the next one. Now I have questions for you. Would you keep the thermal camera or sell it? I mean, $290 is no joke, but also, who doesn't want to scan everything in their house like a sci-fi character? Would you use these pet brushes or just stick with the old school ones? Because I'm still trying to figure out if my cats will appreciate this luxury treatment or try to kill me. Have you ever gotten free products like this from Amazon? Or am I just randomly living the dream right now? If you enjoyed this unboxing, make sure to stick around, because if this is what Amazon sent me for free this time, I can't wait to see what's coming next. Until then, I'll be wandering around my house with a thermal camera, scanning everything I see and wondering why Amazon is so generous. And see you in the next one.